everyone, my name's Amber. If you're not new here, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, like I said before, my name's Amber and I am a tarot reader here on YouTube. And as you can tell by the title, we're gonna see your main character energy, like what kind of archetype, like what type of persona you give off, like what people think when they see you or view, like how people view you, how they look at you, you know, what type of energy you exude and what makes you attractive and alluring. So I thought this would be fun. If you see me kind of turning this way or my hair is covering half of my face, it's because I'm breaking out really bad on the side. I'm sure you can probably tell on camera, but yeah, I'm just gonna try to hide the side of me, okay? So just ignore that. Also, if you're not new here, you know the drill, my water, because I have dry mouth. Sorry if that annoys you. But anyways, I'm not going to ramble too much. These readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only, and they are just for fun, okay? If they don't resonate, that's okay. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. Pick one of the 5 groups. You can either use your intuition to choose whatever number you feel drawn to, or you can use a random number generator. That's what I do, and it honestly works really well for me, and the readings tend to be accurate. So maybe try that if you're not sure which pile to pick. Anyways, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to ramble too much. I'm going to try to make this one short and sweet because I tend to go on tangents and ramble a lot. If you're not new here, you know that about me. Anyways. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into these groups, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay. Group number 1, hi. Welcome to your reading. As you can tell by the title, we're going to see what your main character energy is, what makes you alluring, attractive, like what makes people drawn to you, you know, etc., etc. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. So we have face your financial fears, okay? Then we have sobriety, okay? We have Neptune. Ooh, sobriety and Neptune. Okay, I already know what this, I think I already know what this is. Okay. Ascendant. Ooh, okay. The Sun reversed. The King of Wands reversed. Okay. This is funny, I'm not gonna lie. 8 of Cups reversed. Okay. And Judgment. Okay. This is so funny to me. Okay, so basically your main character energy or like your persona, how other people view you and what makes you attractive and alluring. Listen, hear me out, okay? I feel like you give off sad girl, sad boy energy. It doesn't matter like what gender you identify. Just make it fit to like what you identify as, right? But the reason I say that is because we have the Sun reversed. Okay, this is about unhappiness. King of Wands reversed is someone who doesn't really go after anything, someone who has their light dimmed out, like just someone who's just kind of like out of control. Because when it's upright, I usually think like someone who's very in control, like someone who goes after stuff, you know? But when it's reversed, it's the opposite of that. And then the Eight of Cups is reversed, which talks about like trying to get out of some sort of situation, but being stuck in it. So you can't walk away from some sort of situation. Judgment is kind of like, oh, they're a little bit taboo. They're a little bit like, oh, like they're not like all good and like goody two shoes, basically. It's like you're a bad girl, bad boy. And then we have sobriety, okay? And then Neptune and ascendant. So your ascendant is your outlook on life, but it's also your physical appearance, your how you come off to other people, and your core personality and basically your temperament, right? And when you have ascendant and Neptune, you could actually have Neptune on your ascendant or Neptune in your first house or prominent Neptune aspects in general. Maybe check your chart if you're into astrology. But basically your main character energy is that you're like this bad girl, bad boy energy. Like people may like view you as someone who does a lot of substances, who likes to party, who likes to drink, who likes to go out. Like even if you don't like to be around a lot of people and you're an introvert, like because what I'm saying is some of you guys might actually keep to yourself a lot, but you like to smoke, you like to drink, you like to party, you like to do substances, right? And a part of me feels like your main character energy, why people are drawn to you and attracted to you, is like you are people's escapism. Like you are the epitome of escapism. Like, because I'm seeing like Rue from Euphoria. Like if you've listened to Chase Atlantic's music, I love their music. Oh my God, one of my favorite bands. But they're always talking about like, because I'm thinking of The Weeknd too, like drugs, sex, like money, like just like, because I'm hearing Numb to the Feeling by Chase Atlantic, where it goes like, heard you got a heart, let me see. Heard you got a heart, let me see. And then I'm hearing like them being like, my tolerance is going up and I'm getting numb to the feeling. Or something like that. Like I need you to show me love because I'm getting numb to the feeling. Like, it's a very 18, this is a very 18 plus message. Like, I'm not going to lie. So if you're not 18 plus, like, maybe, like, just take this with a grain of salt, okay? But people find attractive about you is the fact that you're dark and kind of depressing a little bit. And you like people, when they see you or talk to you or how they view you, like, they're like, you know what, I like that this person doesn't have a lot of money. I like that this person doesn't have a lot of resources. I like that this person, like, even if you don't actually do substances or you don't actually party a lot, whatever, this is just how people view you, right? And people just like that about you. They're like, oh, they're kind of like, they'll be a good time. Like, you know, like, this is an 18 plus message for this one mainly, but you know that they're good in bed. Like, because I'm hearing Your Love Is My Drug by Kesha as well. Your love, your love, your love is my drug. Yeah, I'm hearing that. My voice is like so dry today. I can normally sing a lot better, okay? But yeah, some of you guys may actually be into music too because Neptune rules music. But regardless, I'm just seeing your main character energy, why people find you attractive is that you're not afraid to show the darker sides of your personality. You like the darker things in life. Like, maybe if you don't even actually do like substances, like I said before, you just give that off, that energy of what, like, maybe you make people feel like they're an escape from their reality. When maybe people project a lot of their fantasies onto you with a Neptune and ascendant card, because Neptune does rule fantasies, it rules illusion, it's like daydreaming and stuff. So I'm just saying, like, how people view you as a bad girl, bad boy energy, and like kind of rugged, kind of like distressed, and like people kind of feel like they want to fix you. Not gonna lie, that's what makes you attractive, is people want to fix you, okay? They want to fix you, they want to heal you, and I don't know. So yeah, I don't condone this type of behavior, but that's just what I'm getting. So I'm just, that's short and sweet. I'm not going to talk anymore, but yeah, you give off escapism vibes. Think Rue from Euphoria, but like more like, sensual, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. That was an interesting one. Okay. Group number 2, hi, welcome to your reading. As you can tell by the title, we're going to see what your main character energy is, why people find you attractive, what makes you alluring, what makes people drawn to you, etc., etc. Basically kind of like your outer persona. So this might not fully resonate with who you actually are, but this is just how people view you and, you know, what makes you attractive. Anyways, so we're just going to go ahead and get into it. So we have adversity, the Hermit, okay? We have the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, okay? Sagittarius, the Moon. Okay, so you could have a Sagittarius moon for some of you. Emotions, okay. And donations, tithing, and charitable work. Okay, so what I'm seeing from this, what makes you attractive is that I feel like a lot of people may have done you wrong in the past, or just you have faced a lot of conflict with other people, like maybe, because I'm hearing martyr in my head, like maybe you tend to martyr yourself because it's giving water energy. So like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, like you can have that in your chart, but regardless, it's more about the energy. What makes you attractive in your main character energy is kind of like a martyr, not gonna lie, like a martyr, like someone who puts other people before themselves. Queen of Cups, this is like a mother type energy, like it doesn't matter if you identify as masculine or feminine, regardless, you just give off nurturing energy and you're always about taking care of other people. But there's also a level to you that's a little bit combative, and the reason why I say that is because Sagittarius, even though it is a very like kind energy, despite it being a fire sign, it is a fire sign, and you just have like this fierceness to you that a lot of people don't really see at first, because I feel like you're the type of people that likes to avoid conflict, but like, or you come off that way to other people. But with the Five of Swords and the adversity card, like if you push me far enough, like this is what I'm hearing. If you push me hard enough, like I will come after you. I will tell you like it is. And the Hermit card talks about you're kind of like someone who keeps to themselves. You're an introvert, but basically what I'm seeing, what makes you attractive is that you're able to be like this fiery or passionate type person, but you can also be someone who is like a stable partner, a stable friend. It's like you have like the best of both worlds. Like I'm hearing Best of Both Worlds by Hannah Montana. So you could have like, or Miley Cyrus. It's so funny. I can't believe I got that. But that's honestly what I'm getting. It's like the reason why people find you attractive is because you have this one side of your personality that's like super like boisterous. I don't know. I usually never use that word, but I felt called to use it. Like, kind of like very like lively and upbeat and passionate, and then there's another side of you that's a lot more like caring and nurturing and sweet. So it's like you kind of like, whether or not you identify as masculine or feminine, like I'm just saying because I'm hearing like 3435 by Ariana Grande, that one line, I don't remember what the line was, but it's like, even though I'm wifey, you can hit her like a side chick, don't need no side. No. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like, don't need a side dick. No. Like, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, so you can either be like the woman or the man on the side, but you can also be like the girlfriend, boyfriend type. Like, you fill both of those roles, basically. And that's what people see in you. Like, I feel like some of you guys may come off as like innocent or naive or just pure at first, but then when people get to know you, they're like, oh, they're actually a little bit like freaky. Like, this is kind of like an 18+ message, but like they're kind of a little bit freaky, or they're like taboo or whatever. But basically, you're the best of both worlds. I always think of like Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana, but like, it's so funny. But that's why you're attractive, is people just like that there's a lot of depth to you with the Queen of Cups and the emotions card. There's a lot of depth to you, but you can be a little bit petty at times, and for some reason people like that. And yeah, you always give back to other people, you know, like you're a very generous person. And I would say something that you might need to work on is to become a little bit more selfish. Okay, be a little more, focus on yourself a little bit more, because, you know, not everyone deserves your time and energy, and, you know. So yeah, I think that's honestly all I'm getting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you like that, just, I don't know, comment, like, subscribe, and let me know. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you later. Bye. Okay. Group number 3, hi, welcome to your reading. As you can tell by the title, we're going to see what your main character energy is, basically how people view you, the energy that you exude, what makes you attractive, alluring. This may be mainly just about how people view you, even though it could actually resonate to your personality. But if that doesn't resonate with your personality, just keep in mind that this is how people view you and why you are essentially the main character in someone's storyline or in their life, whatever. I'm losing my voice a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. So surrender, the 10 of Cups reversed, the 8 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles reversed, okay, 7th house, the Sun card, okay, so you could have your Sun in the 7th house. That could be a sign that this message is for you. But it doesn't have to be. Spiritual growth, okay, and raise or promotion. Okay, so what I'm saying from this, your main character energy and basically what makes you attractive to other people, and what people really admire about you is the fact that you're the type of person that has probably came from nothing and built yourself up. So the reason I say that is because the 10 of Cups is reversed, which talks about a bad environment, like maybe not having a lot of money growing up, or just a bad upbringing in general, or whatever. Just like, because I'm hearing started from the bottom, now we're here. Is that Drake? I don't really listen to Drake, but started from the bottom, now we're here. Like, that's what I'm hearing. So yeah, it makes me laugh. But yeah, hard work and hard effort with the 8 of Pentacles, and then the 6 of Pentacles is reversed, which talks about taking, but it doesn't feel like a selfish energy. Also with the surrender card, I feel like people realize, or even if people don't like know you, like they just seen you from like afar or whatever, the surrender card makes me feel like you come off to people, whether this is true or not, I don't know, you come off to someone or people as someone who has had to give up a lot of things in their life to build something new. Like maybe you had to move away, or maybe you had to, like, for some of you, a very, very, very few of you, some of you like could have had a house fire, okay? Or your house, like something with your house like happened, or your family, and like you had to start all over. But raise or promotion, spiritual growth, Sun in 7th house, it's like you are a person who is very focused on your connections with other people. Like I feel like you're very generous. But I feel like for a really long time you were kind of selfish, like you were in a selfish energy, and that's because you had to be, because it's kind of like it was kind of like your survival instinct. You're like, I can't worry about other people right now. I have to worry about myself, because if I don't worry about myself, I'm not going to be able to build to anything, because how can you give to other people if you can't give to yourself, you know? But regardless, what makes you attractive is people see how much of a hard worker you are. They feel like you are someone who hasn't had everything handed to them. Or even if you did at one point, it doesn't matter, because you still made something of yourself. Like you didn't rely on, you know, people's sympathy, because I feel like you're one of those people, you're like, I don't want you to feel sorry for me. Like, I don't want you to like feel bad for me. Like, I'm gonna make something of myself and I can get myself out of this situation. Like, I feel like you're someone who's, even though you're very like giving and you care about other people, you're also someone who is like I can do bad all by myself is what I heard. So I can do things by myself. I'm independent. Like, I'm a hard worker. It's giving kind of like Capricorn energy, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's what makes you attractive. That's what makes you alluring. Your main character energy is that you are a hard worker and you've built yourself up and you're someone who is very successful. And if that's not the case, you have the potential to be very successful one day. And keep at it, keep going at your goals, because you are gonna achieve something that's really, really great for yourself. And I just see people being like, oh, they've grown so much as a person. Like, even if they knew you at one point and you weren't in a good place in your life, or you just weren't that great of a person and you were kind of like, not gonna lie, a shitty person to someone, or that could just be something that you were dealing with in the past and people perceived you that way. But now they're looking at you like, oh, maybe I just misunderstood them, or they've changed so much as a person, and that's really cool, like, to see them doing good, you know? Like, I'm surprised that they were able to change this much. But yeah, that's how people see you, and like, that's your main character energy, basically. That's why people find you attractive, is because they know that you built your way up, but you're still humble about it. Like, you have a lot of success, but you're not like, you know, you're humble about your success. You don't like to brag that much. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 4. Hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you later. Bye. Group number 4, hi, welcome to your reading. As you can tell by the title, we're going to see what your main character energy is, basically how people view you, what makes you attractive, why people are drawn to you, and basically your best qualities. So I'm not going to talk too much, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. My voice is a little bit hoarse, so I apologize, I am losing my voice a little bit, but yeah. So we have the Death card, we have the Ace of Swords reversed, the Lovers card, okay, the Four of Pentacles reversed, okay, Mercury, 9th house, okay, end of an era, and release resentments about money. Okay, so right off the bat, what I'm seeing is what makes you attractive, and your main character energy, basically, like how people view you and what draws people to you, is you're not afraid to cut people off with the Death card and the end of an era card, okay. So, and also the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Lovers card, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So you're not afraid to cut people off. I feel like you could be a type of person where your words are really sharp. Like, maybe you say things that in the heat of the moment, which, you know, some people are like that, that's fine. But you just could be someone who's very sharp with their words, someone who's very blunt, very honest, and people like that about you. And honestly, people find that very attractive. Like, the Lovers card makes me feel like you give sort of like intimidating energy. Like, you could be someone who's very hard to get to know at times, especially, excuse me, especially in love. Like, I feel like you're the type of person who is like, I'm a scorned lover. Like, which, you know, for some reason people find that attractive. Like, you're a scorned lover, like, you don't trust people that easily, and people are just so desperate to get you to open up with the Ace of Swords being reversed and the Lovers card. Like, because Ace of Swords reversed is, like I said, either someone who doesn't communicate or someone who's very sharp with their words. Lovers is obviously a love interest or a connection to someone, and then the Four of Pentacles is reversed, is like letting go of someone. So people just find you, I just see you being the type of person that's very like focused on their goals, because Mercury is like communication, but it's also your mind, and 9th house is like higher education, like long-term goals in terms of like like education and like higher spiritual knowledge. Like I just feel like you're one of those people that sees right through people. Like people are like, oh damn, like how did you know that about me? Like you could have some sort of psychic ability that allows you to know people really well. Like even when you first meet them, they're like, how did you get that out of me? Like you could be a type of person who's really, really good with their words, and like you're able to like manipulate words. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but like people are like, oh, how did you get that out of me? Like how did you get me to say these things? Like maybe people do trust you easily, or maybe not. I'm not really sure, but to be honest with you, it's very like back and forth. But regardless, people find you to be attractive because you have very like fast moving energy. Like you're like, I'm focused on my goals. Like I'm not focused on love right now. Like if you can't give to me what I need in a partner or need in a friendship, then bye. I don't ever want to see you. Like I don't care. And with release resentments about money, some of you guys could actually have energy that makes you seem rich. Whether you're rich or not, I don't know. You'll have to let me know. But you come off as someone who has a lot of wealth, or someone who has the potential to have a lot of wealth in this lifetime, or create a lot of like great opportunities for yourself. And people actually compare themselves to you. Like people are like, oh, they're like so. Because I saw like, okay, I'm not trying to be offensive, but this is honestly, don't shoot the messenger, just what I saw in my head. I see like this girl with really long nails and like really long eyelashes, and you know, they're like, and you just come off as someone, like whether you're a guy or a girl or masculine or feminine, whatever you identify as, it doesn't really matter, but you come off as someone who's a little bit bougie, like bougie, and that's not a bad thing. I think that's pretty cool actually. But yeah, that's how people kind of view you, and they like that about you, but they compare themselves to you. So yeah, honestly, that's what makes you attractive. And also, like I said, with the death card, and end of an era, like you're not afraid to let stuff go. You're not afraid to let people go. Like I feel like honestly, you could be one of those people that kind of is a little bit too protective of their energy and a little bit too quick to cut people off, not gonna lie. And that might be something that Spirit is asking you to work on, because, you know, just because someone does you wrong, like, as you know, sometimes people do things that they don't mean, and maybe you have to learn how to forgive some people. But regardless, that's your main character energy. This badass bitch who doesn't give a fuck what people say about them, who doesn't give a fuck about cutting people off. So yeah, that's honestly what I'm seeing. I'm not going to talk in circles anymore because I just feel like I'm repeating myself. So hope you guys enjoyed that. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you later. Bye. Group number 5. Hi, welcome to your reading. I'm losing my voice, excuse me. As you can tell by the title, we're going to see what your main character energy is. Basically, what makes you attractive, why people are drawn to you, what makes you alluring, you know, your best qualities, this, that, and the other. So from the other groups, honestly, not all of this energy was necessarily positive, but for some reason, some people like darker energy. So if it is something that is a bit darker, I am going to tell you, but this is just basically your persona and how people view you. This doesn't necessarily mean that this is actually how you are. It's just kind of like the energy you let off, because sometimes we let off subconscious energy, whether we like it or not, and people pick that up. So this is just for fun. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into it. So I have the Honesty card, the Knight of Swords reversed, the Knight of Wands reversed, the Six of Swords reversed, okay? Leo, 4th house. Okay, so you could have Leo in the 4th house, okay? Some planet in Leo in the 4th house. That doesn't have to be, but that could just be a sign that you picked the right pile. Grief work, okay? And focus on your priorities. So, honestly, like, I see what makes you attractive and kind of like your role as a main character. If you were in a movie or a book, or the main character in someone's life, what people actually really find attractive about you and what makes you stand out is the fact that you're not afraid to be vulnerable. Okay, with the Six of Swords being reversed, it talks about you're stagnant, you're not moving. The Knight of Wands is kind of the same energy, similar energy anyways. Like you're stuck, you're stagnant, right? You've been through tough times. And then the Nine of Swords is reversed, which talks about extreme anxiety. And then with the Honesty card is obviously honesty. And then grief work Focus on your priorities. And Leo in the 4th house. Leo is someone who's very open and likes to be seen and likes to be heard. Like, even if you're an introvert, I just feel like you're one of those people that comes off as someone who's very vulnerable in a good way. Like, people are like, you know what, I know I can talk to this person. Like, I know I can trust this person, because this is home and family as well with the 4th house. I can trust this person. I know that this person is going to be honest with me. I know this person is going to tell me like it is. But people just kind of see you as like an empath, and people like know that you've been through tough times in your life, or even if they don't really know you, this is just how they perceive you. They're like, oh, you know, this person has been through some tough shit in their life, like some tough times. And like, I just feel like that's something that's really attractive about you. And that's why people are drawn to you, because they're like, you know what, no matter what they've been through, they don't let that stop them from achieving their goals with the focus on the priorities card. Like, you're just like, I just feel like people are just so drawn to you because they're like, you know, like, they've been through a lot in their life and they still somehow managed to keep moving forward. Like, for some of you, you may have like dealt with like depression, anxiety, or some sort of like mental illness, or even some of you could actually have some sort of physical disability or something that keeps you from doing what you need to do at the fullest extent. But regardless, people think it's really attractive that you're not afraid to show your feelings. Like, you could be like a water sign, or have water in your chart, or like a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but you're just a really deep person. You feel very deeply, and Spirit is basically saying to don't shut that side off. Like, don't hide that part of you, because when you lead with an open heart, when you open your heart chakra and you share your experiences, that is actually something that's really, really, really not only healing for yourself, but healing to other people. And you have a gift. Like, I'm hearing you have a gift, like, of just knowing how people feel, like knowing how to give advice. Like, I feel like this is the group that would make really, really great therapists, or really, really great, like, some of you could actually read tarot or have some sort of psychic gift, or that's something you're able to develop. And just being able to help other people. So your sensitivity is actually a gift. I feel like sometimes you may feel like, oh, I hate that I'm so sensitive, but that's actually your superpower, and that's what makes you attractive. It's like, it's kind of similar to group 1. If you feel called to watch group 1, go watch group 1. This is just confirmation, but it kind of gives a little bit of sad girl, sad boy energy, regardless of what you identify as, what gender, it doesn't matter. But people kind of like to help you and kind of want to heal you. But I feel like you're the healer in the situation. You heal other people. Like, even if it's like, I'm seeing in my head, like, someone just looking at you and just being like, oh, you, like, this person, like, you know that they've been through some stuff. And like, even if they've never heard you talk or speak, they'll just look at you and be like, I feel like I can tell this person anything. And like, I feel like I can trust this person. Like, you're one of those people that, like, I don't mean to like feed delusion or anything, but I feel like you're one of those people that people just see you as like, oh, that's my dream person. Like, even if you're not someone's type, I feel like you're everyone's type, because you just have such like a pure-hearted energy, because you've been through so much. Like, just because you're pure-hearted doesn't mean that you're naive. It doesn't mean that you haven't been through stuff, because I feel like you have. And yeah, I just feel like you have this light to you. Like, this like tortured artist, tortured soul type of energy, but like, you don't let that get you down. Like, even if you're not at the place in your life where you want to be, you're still moving forward, you're still alive, you're still here. And I feel like if you don't share your struggles, or you're not vulnerable with people, you need to start doing that maybe a little bit, because I feel like that would be something that is really, really blessed for you. And that could actually be some sort of way of gaining success or notoriety, is just being vulnerable and helping other people with stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are. And yeah, bye guys. Okay, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you watched all the way through, I appreciate it. I also make subliminals now, so go ahead and check those out if you're interested. And yeah, I will see y'all later. Bye.